On the first day of Christmas, wrote Doll. On the 12th day of Christmas, a grown-up gave to me 12 books a balancing, 11 chitlers reading, 10 birds a singing, 9 mice a scuttling, 8 mugglewumps munching, 7 sweets so scrumptious, 8 friends a cheering, 5 golden tickets, 4 fizzy drinks, 3 noisy whiz-pops, 2 sneaking foxes, and 1 enormous crocodile. Snap! How do dinosaurs say Merry Christmas? By Jane Yolen. On Christmas Eve, does a dinosaur sleep? Does he go up to bed without making a peep? Or does he sneak out just to check what's to see? Does he rip open presents set under the tree? Does he pick off some ornaments, angels and all? Does he shake up the tree so the rest of them fall? Does he eat all the cookies left out for Saint Nick, giving each candy cane one sloppy lick? Does he upend the stockings right onto the floor? Does he pick out the best gifts so he can have more? No, a dinosaur doesn't. He carols with care. He helps trim the tree so no branches are bare. He eats all his dinner, then clears waste dishes, and gives his grandparents big Christmas Eve wishes. When Santa arrives, he's tucked in. Hear him snore. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, you good dinosaur. 5 Little Monkeys Looking for Santa by Eileen Cristolo. Clump, clump, shuffle, creak. Shh, giggle, giggle. Do you hear that? What is going on? You guessed it. It's the 5 little monkeys creeping past Mama sleeping, giggling, whispering, sneaking down each stair. They're looking for Santa, but he isn't there. Where is he? Then there's a clatter in the kitchen. Clink, clickety, clack. Could that be Santa making a snack? But it's not Santa who's snacking and clink, clickety, clacking. It's Grandpa. Why aren't you in bed? Grandpa wants to know. You can each have a cookie, then off you go. But where is Santa? Santa won't come while you're still awake, so go back to sleep for goodness sake. But maybe he forgot it's Christmas? Maybe he doesn't know where we live? But I'm not sleepy. I really want to see Santa. Someone's in the bathroom. Santa! Then a short time later, they hear shuffle, shuffle, scuffle in the hall and the squeak, click of a door. So, of course, those monkeys sneak out of bed once more. I can't wait to meet Santa. Shh, he's opening the door. But when the door opens, it's Mama who's there. My goodness, she gasps. You gave me a scare. But where is Santa? Santa won't come while you're still awake. So go back to sleep for goodness sake. But I'm still not sleepy. Me neither. And we won't see Santa if we fall asleep. Then, a short time later, the monkeys hear thump, Bumpity bump, scrape. Someone's on the roof. Santa! Thumpity bump, bump, scrape. Of course, those monkeys jump out of bed once more. They sneak down the stairs and out the front door. Can you see him? I hear him. Let's go up there. The 5 little monkeys find a ladder to climb. Will Santa be there? Let's hope so this time. But up on the roof, it's not Santa they see. It's a thumping, bumping, broken branch of a tree. Bump, thump, scrape. But where is Santa? Suddenly, there's a big gust of wind and a creaking sound. Creak! Oh no, their ladder was blown to the ground. Now they're stuck on the roof. It can't be true, and they're shivering cold. What can they do? If Santa goes down the chimney, we can too. 5 grimy monkeys landing a heap. Grandpa is standing there. Why aren't you asleep? So they flop on the couch and soon start to snore. Not a sound awakens them. Not anymore. Whoosh! Thump! Not even munching and crunching and crinkling and crunkling. Munch, munch, burp. Crunch, munch, yum. Crinkle, crunkle. But when there's a very quiet squeak and a click, they're up in a flash. They need to be quick. Santa! Santa is leaving. He's flying away. They race outside in time to hear him say, "Merry Christmas, little ones." Santa! Merry Christmas! Now off to bed. No, not one more peep. Christmas will come sooner if you go back to sleep. Bam! Click! Oh, I think the door locked. How will we get in? The chimney? Countdown to Christmas by Greg Paprocki. 10 days until Christmas and we decorate our tree. Can you find 10 blue ornaments? 9 days until Christmas and we wrap gifts. Can you find 9 beautiful bows? 8 days until Christmas and we write letters to Santa. Can you find 8 candy canes? 7 days until Christmas and we decorate gingerbread houses. Can you find 7 green gumdrops? 6 days until Christmas and we have an ugly sweater party. Can you find 6 red reindeer noses? 5 days until Christmas and we go caroling. Can you find 5 snowmen? 4 days until Christmas and we make paper snowflakes. Can you find 4 gingerbread people? 3 days until Christmas and we go ice skating. Can you find 3 pairs of reindeer antlers? 2 days until Christmas and we go see the festive lights. Can you find 2 silver trees? 1 day until Christmas and we go sledding. Can you find 1 Christmas train? Christmas Day has finally come. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad, by Mercer Mayer. I wanted to make Christmas very special just for you. So I made a Christmas wreath. I wanted to decorate some Christmas cookies just for you, but I couldn't stop tasting them. I wanted to find a Christmas present just for you, but there were too many toys to look at. So I asked Santa to bring you a special present instead. I wanted to wrap the baby's present just for you, but the tape was too sticky. I picked out a Christmas tree just for you, but it was too big to take home. I wanted to carry the Christmas ornaments just for you, but the box was upside down. So I got out the Christmas lights, but they were all tangled. I wanted to put the star on top of our tree all by myself, so Dad helped. On Christmas Eve, I tried to go right to sleep just for you, but I was too excited. I didn't want to make you get up too early on Christmas morning. So I brought my toys upstairs to show you. Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad. Happy holidays. The Very Hungry Caterpillars, Peekaboo Christmas. The very hungry caterpillar is hiding in this tree with all the Christmas ornaments. Where could he be? Peekaboo! We found you! In this winter white tree, he hides among the holly. Snowflakes, stars, and garland make everything so jolly. Peekaboo! We found you! Many tasty Christmas treats are such a yummy sight. The very hungry caterpillar munches with delight. Peekaboo, we found you. Look at all these presents. What could be inside? Here's a clue. Someone's found a cozy place to hide. Peekaboo, we found you. A gorgeous tree of sparkling lights, and all our friends are here. A cozy way to celebrate with everyone so near. Peekaboo and Merry Christmas. May your days be filled with cheer. Dog's First Christmas by Natalie Nelson. Season's greetings. I am Dog. This is Baby. And it is Christmas time. A tree comes to live with us at this time of year. See the ball? It's not for fetching. See these branches? They're not for tugging. Don't worry, there aren't any squirrels in here. We checked. At Christmas time, we craft. We cook. And we cuddle. It's cold outside, so we bundle up. We make new friends. We sing special songs and visit old friends. At Christmas time, we wonder and wait. We hang up our stockings and stay up late. And when Christmas morning finally arrives, we open boxes. A Christmas Wish for Cordray by Dawn Tasman. One December afternoon, a toy bear in a big store was just waking up when he heard a mother asking a boy, "Have you decided what you would like for Christmas yet?" The bear sat a little taller and perked up his ears. Maybe this boy wanted a bear. Oh, but the boy zipped right by him and pointed to a bright red, shining fire engine. "I'm going to ask Santa for fire truck with a big letter and a bell," the boy said. The bear watched sadly as the boy walked away. In the store that afternoon, the book at story time was about Santa and the elves at the North Pole. All the children were excited to make Christmas lists and visit Santa. Maybe I should visit Santa, the bear thought. I could ask him if he knows a girl or boy who wants a bear. Tonight, I'll go see if I can find him. Just before closing time, a girl stopped right in front of the bear. Maybe she wants a bear, he hoped. But the girl pointed to a doll in a pink dress. Mummy, look, a pretty Piper doll. That is the doll I'm going to ask Santa to bring me when I see him. Make sure you put her name on your list, dear, said her mother. And if you are going to see Santa, we should get you a special outfit. A special outfit? I didn't know I need a special outfit to see Santa, thought the bear as he looked at his brown fur. Why, I don't have any clothes at all, and without a name, how can I ever be on anyone's Christmas list? Late that night, when all the shoppers had gone home, the bear climbed down from his shelf. The stone seemed much bigger without any people in it. There were strange shadows everywhere. The bear felt very small. He found a department that sold hats. Those hats look pretty special, he said. He tried on all kinds of hats, but none of them seemed quite right for a bear who was looking for Santa. Next to the hat department was the shoe department. A pair of shiny new shoes would make me look special, thought the bear. But all the shoes were much too big. Then he spotted the children's clothes department. Surely he would find an outfit there. But the only clothes his size were the baby clothes, so the bear kept looking. Up ahead, he saw a sign with Santa's picture on it. This must be the way to the North Pole, he said. That's just where I want to go. He followed the signs until he almost bumped into a reindeer. The North Pole looks exactly like it did in the book, said the bear. There were trees with reindeer and a workshop for Santa. He went inside to take a look. This is a very little workshop, said the bear. He sat down in a chair. It was the perfect size. He looked around the room. There were small toys, tools, and even some elf clothes hanging on the wall. That gave him an idea. First, he tried on an elf hat, but his ears were too small. Then he tried on a pair of elf shoes, but his furry bear paws were too big. Finally, he tried on the elf clothes. They fit perfectly. Now, unbuttoning and buttoning anything with bear paws is not easy, and one button almost fell off before the bear finally got overalls on. These overalls are just the right kind of special for me, thought the bear as he looked at himself in the mirror. Now I'm ready to meet Santa. Then he noticed a big chair nearby. That must be Santa's chair, said the bear. I will wait here, so I will be first in line when Santa comes, and then I can ask him for a little girl or boy to take me home. By now it was very late, and the bear was very tired. He climbed up onto the chair, and before too long he was fast asleep. That is exactly where Santa found him the next morning. Good morning, little fella. How did you get up on my chair? Asked Santa. Those are some mighty fine green corduroy overall you are wearing. A good-looking bear like you should be with the other toys. Mrs. Claus, would you please bring corduroy back to the toy department? Asked Santa. Santa called me corduroy, thought the bear. I have a name, Now I can be on someone's Christmas list. The bear was finally ready to tell Santa his Christmas wish. But before Corduroy could say a word, he was on his way back to the toy department with Mrs. Claus. Past the clothes, past the shoes, and past the hats, further and further away from Santa, until he was back where he started. We found Corduroy Bear on Santa's chair this morning, Mrs. Claus explained to the saleslady. Doesn't he belong in your department? The saleslady looked at Corduroy in his new green overalls. You do look familiar, she said as she put him back on the shelf. That is just where Corduroy Bear was later that day when a mother and daughter walked into the toy department. The little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. Oh, Mommy, she said. Look, there's the very bear I've always wanted. Her smile made Corduroy feel more special than all the names and outfits combined. This must be what Christmas feels like, thought Corduroy, and he smiled his best bear smile right back. How Does Santa Go Down the Chimney by Mac Barnett. How does he do it? How does it work? Does he cinch up his belt? Or shrink himself down to the size of a mouse? Or stretch out like Taffy and step in one leg at a time? Maybe Santa can turn into fire, but probably not. Does he go head first, or feet first, or neither? Does Santa ever get stuck part way down and need one of the reindeer to give him a kick? Does his suit get really sooty? Because chimneys have soot. And then, does Santa do laundry before he goes to the next house? And if you don't have a chimney, what happens then? Maybe Santa knows about the key under the flower pot, even though nobody is ever supposed to mention the key under the flower pot. So how would he find out about that? Does he flatten himself and slide under your door? Or does he slip through the pipes and come out of your faucet? If you got a mail slot, I bet Santa folds up like a letter and has a reindeer pop him through. And I bet the stamp on Santa is one of those Santa stamps too. Dogs must like Santa very much, or else they'd bark. He probably carries treats in his pocket and knows just where every dog likes to be scratched. He tells them they're good and whispers their names, which he knows without even looking at their collars. I bet he lets them give him kisses right on his beard, if they are the kind of dogs that like to lick. Can Santa see in the dark? Does he wear night vision goggles that make everything green? I bet he'd like that, because Santa likes green. Or heat vision goggles, because he might like red better. Should we leave out carrots, not cookies, on Christmas Eve, since they're good for his eyesight? Nope. The twinkling lights on the tree will make enough lights for Santa to see, tiptoeing past chairs without bumping his knee to leave a present or two or three, and get a kiss from the dog. if it's a dog that licks and take a cookie or two or three and then leave. Santa goes up the chimney the same way he comes down. And I have no idea how Santa does that. But I'm so glad he can.